Hi guys, I'm here on the Curragh. Welcome back to Danny's Diary. You can see the stands in the Curragh in the background. The rain is falling and the schooling ground is busy with jumps horses in action. Looking back on the flat ones though, Ethical Diamond, we gave a mention about how cool it was for Willie Mullins to have a runner in the race, the Breeders' Cup Turf. What does he do? Only go and win it. That's one for the history books. You know, Willie's done some amazing things with good jump horses, but to go and win a race on the flat like the Breeders' Cup Turf, that was unbelievable. Celebrations were kicking in strong in Close Sutton, and yeah, myself and Paul Townend got to go on album photo in the yard, the statue with the Breeders' Cup flowers. Yeah, that was something extra special. For me, one race I'd like to win outside the UK and Ireland, I'll go with the Grand Steep de Paris. It's a fantastic race in Auteuil, the French Gold Cup, and pretty much a cross-country race in equivalent terms for our horses. So it'll be very difficult for an Irish or English horse to go over there and win it. I've ridden in the race a few times for Willie Mullins, and it's probably a race that's on his radar as well, but it'll be a difficult one to win. I'd love to do it. Some big jumping around there. Looking back over the week's action, Spindleberry and Il Etait Temps were in action in Clonmel. Both very good performances, and it was interesting to see them come out with the lack of a run and win so well. So that's it's nice looking ahead to some of the other ones that are going to be coming out soon from Willie's yard, and exciting times for them. Tingle Creek is probably next for Il Etait Temps. Very good there in end of April, start of May when he beat John Bon, but taking on John Bon on slower ground might be a more difficult task. Il Etait Temps, I think, is at his best on good ground, so he'll be going to the Tingle Creek in great form, but hopefully they get a bit of dry weather which will give him an extra boost. Do I ride Il Etait Temps at home? No, I don't. Very rarely that I'd sit on Il Etait Temps at home. Virginie rides him in all his work and does a great job with him, because as nice as he looks, he's his own little character and takes a bit of work. To get him to the level he's at now has been a big team effort, and credit to Virginie riding him out every day, and you know, the lads looking after him. Looking ahead, the weekend, nay, Sunday, some interesting action there. A good second season novice chase where you've got Champ Kylie, Il Atlantique, In the Pocket, and Only by Night, second in the Arkle last year for Gavin Cromwell, lining up here. It's an interesting race. Champ Kylie was a Grade 1 winner at the Punchestown Festival last year. Has to shoulder top weight for that, dropping back from a Grade 1 over 3 miles back to 2 miles at the weekend. That'll test all of his speed, but a nice starting point for him. I take the ride on Il Atlantique, who always has very good early season form. I'm hopeful he might be able to beat Champ Kylie. He is 4 pounds less than him, so a little bit of a weight pull which nearly matches up the weights. But the interesting one is the lightly raced In the Pocket for Henry de Bromhead, a Grade 1 winner in Aintree 2 seasons back. With his rating and only carrying 11 stone 1 here, Henry de Bromhead's horses are fit, healthy and in great form. He could be the one we all have to beat in it. And as we mentioned, Only by Night starting off here, the mare who could be one that would take on Spindleberry come March in Cheltenham in the Mare's Chase. So a very informative race there. Another race I think I have a decent chance of winning on Sunday is the Brownlad Hurdle. I ride Letos for my dad Tony Mullins in this race. It was disappointing when beaten favourite in Tipperary, but I think the step up to 2.5 miles here is definitely going to suit him. But there's one danger. Spillans Tower missed his reappearance in the north when the ground was a bit too quick, and is 33 pounds well in over hurdles. Even if he's a better chaser, 33 pounds well in, it's going to be difficult to beat him. Another one on the card to take note is Positive Energy with Paul Townend booked to ride for Michael O'Callaghan. Outside rides for Paul Townend would be few and far between, but this is a horse I actually schooled for Michael O'Callaghan before being unavailable to ride him when Sean Flanagan won a maiden on him in Navan one day. And yeah, with Paul Townend on board, it's definitely a noteworthy jockey booking. An interesting week ahead, and hopefully jumps racing is going to be in full flow from here on in, so we will chat to you very soon.